Welcome back to Flip Chart Friday. My name's Noah, and today we want to talk about something that we don't touch on too often here. I mean, it's really the common thread between everything that we talk about here at Flip Chart Friday, whether it's SEO, pay-per-click web design, and it's the customer. And specifically, we want to talk about how the customer's needs and wants and really even the customer's actions and how they kind of interact with your brand are really changing. And also just about a few key points that you can really keep in mind as you're developing your online strategy, as you're developing. Let's get into a little bit. So the first thing that we want to touch on today is just really getting it in your mind that customer behavior and customer expectations are really ever changing, but they're also becoming more clear on a day-to-day basis. And we're not really talking about the customer that a lot of you may be thinking of that you really kind of built your business on and alongside over the past 20, 30 years, even 10, 15 years, because today's customer is completely different, and they're going to look for a solution to their problem completely differently than that one did in the past. And it's imperative, it is so important that you kind of adapt your efforts to kind of go where they're at any given time, because if you don't, you're going to start falling behind. And I know a lot of you are already focusing on this, but we got a few things to kind of keep in mind as to the points that you're going to interact with the customer at, and then also what they're looking for, so you can kind of go through your checklist as you're creating your initiatives. So we have 4 key moments that the customer is really going to look for a solution to their problem or their want or their desire. And for your service-based business, a lot of these can apply, but there's really only 2 of these main ones that are going to apply to you. But the first key moment the customer is going to be looking to solve an issue with is, I want to know something. I want to know an answer to my question. The second one is, I want to go somewhere. So I'm going to go on my phone or my computer and look up, trip charges, look up airfare, look up destination vacations. Third one is, I want to go do something. I want to go have an experience somewhere. And the fourth one is, I want to buy. With home services, it's kind of obvious that 2 of these really apply to us. It's I want to know something. I want to know why my hot water isn't working. I want to know why I can't get a switch to turn on in this room. I want to know why I am not getting any cold air coming out of my air conditioner. Or I want to buy. Like, I have a problem. There's water all over my floor and I can't stop it in my basement. I want to buy the service of someone out there who's a plumber near me that can help me right now and is easily accessible. I need to get my electricity turned back on. And, I called the electric company. It's fine. So is my breaker bad? I need to go ahead and get my AC working because it's 95 degrees outside and then I have a family here. So really, what we want to keep in mind as you're kind of, looking for moments to really, meet the customer's needs when they're looking for your services, it's, I want to know this. Can you satisfy that answer? Or I want to buy. Can you give them something that they deem worthwhile really quickly? Consumers in your backyards are expecting 3 very specific things. The first one is useful information, and we kind of talked about that. You want to answer their question. You want to give them something that in their mind is valuable to the question that they're asking or the service they're looking for. The second thing is immediacy. In this day and age, people need services now and they want it now. And if you're not able to give them that, if you're not able to be where they're looking right away, then you're going to lose out on a lot of opportunity. And the third thing is personalization. They want to, if a customer is searching, for a plumber in a specific service area that you target, don't just, if you're in Chicago, say, don't just target, them and show them a page that says plumber in Chicago. Show them a page that says plumber in Wrigleyville, plumber in Evanston, specific areas that they feel, are really targeted towards them and are relatable to them. And they're not risking, wasting time by calling someone who's going to help who might be able to help, their neighbors, 6 miles down the road, but not them, because time is a huge commodity for today's consumer. So Really, this is kind of short and sweet today, but it's really important that you really keep these things in mind as you're developing your online strategies, as you're going after today's customer that's on their smartphone, that's looking for answers in real time. The biggest thing, what got you here won't get you there. Thinking about that customer that is, chances are a majority of, your previous customer database and your experience with your business, and you've really built, a lot of your current company on. That's not who's necessarily going to get you to where you want to go 5, 10 years down the road. It's the new experience-focused customer that needs these specific things when they go look on their smartphone. You need to be present. You need to be focusing on your SEO presence, on your organic listings, on your local listings. You need to be advertising to them where they're searching, whether it's Google, Bing, or Facebook. These are the new arenas where you're really fighting for that attention, that you're really trying to be present in when your customer is looking for these answers, looking for these services. Be useful. It's not, kind of the same way it used to be, guys, where 5 years ago you could rank for a keyword in your area and you started getting calls. Customers have options, consumers have options, and if you're not going to provide them useful information, then there's a chance they're going to go somewhere else, or one of the other 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, your competitors that are listed on that first page right next to you on Google. Be quick. Make sure that your site loads fast. Make sure that you have opportunities for them to convert on your site right away so that they don't look for somewhere else to convert quicker. And focus on the customer experience all along the way. Put yourself in the shoes of the customer, the people that are looking for you. You interact with them on a day-to-day basis. Your techs interact with them on a day-to-day basis. What would they looking for? What would you be looking for if you didn't know your trade and you were looking for a solution to your problem? What would you want to see on a page? What kind of messaging would bring you in? And what would it take for you to call someone and trust them to come into your home to fix a problem that you might need done now and done right? So again, as long as you're kind of focusing on the customer this whole time, you're really going to get where you need to go, and all of your efforts are going to be guided by something that is really the overarching theme in everything that you do with your business, and that's focusing on the customer's needs, their wants, and how to solve those better than anyone else that's in your backyard. If you ever have questions about anything that, any insights that we have about the customer journey or about how you can use SEO, pay-per-click, or even design to really maximize that customer journey, make sure that you're being seen where they are, and make sure that you're really efficiently pushing them through the funnel to help convert with you. Feel free to reach out to us in the comments section below, or you can go to our site, ask us questions there. We're always more than happy to talk with you. One quick thing before we go, we've got some really exciting stuff happening on the content side, and specifically we have a webinar coming up that's going to be all about managing your online reviews and leveraging the systems you have in place and creating new systems to help increase the number of reviews that you're getting in, and even kind of help with the quality of them. That's going to be happening on August 24th at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and it's going to be kind of a conversation between our president and CEO of Sequus, Stephen Christopher, and then also the CEO and owner of Review Kangaroo, Josh Kelly, who they're doing some really cool things, and getting his expert input will be a really great experience for not just home service business owners watching this, but everybody. So again, August 24th, 11 a.m. Hi guys, and we'll see you next week.